if you're dealing with a traumatic kid or even your own kid, trust is built when I can say yes. We as parents spend most of our time correcting. You know, one of the challenges that I have as a parent that I give to other parents is I'm like, I want you to count how many times you said no to your child.
Compared to the yeses.
Compared to the yeses, right? But if you're dealing with a traumatic kid or even your own kid, trust is built when I can say yes. So if I'm saying no 90% of the time, then I got to flip that around and I got to figure out how to say yes. And it's always like, I'm a no girl, man. No, 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 no. And a lot of times those no's are just because I'm lazy and don't want to engage. But that does not build trust. It does not build a safe person. And especially if I have a kid with a trauma background and I'm trying to overcome deficits, it's one thing if I've raised this child their whole life. But in my case, I got to work hard to get this connection with my kids. So I was challenged to do this. And I don't know how many of y'all have kids that every time dinner's done, they're like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, that can't possibly be the case. It just can't be. But so what would I say? I would say, no. Can I have something to eat? No. And so I was
That's a lot of no's and you got 9 of them.
I know, but then you know what? I was like, how can I say yes? Okay. I've been challenged. No. Now, how can I say yes? Okay. In this situation. And I was stumped. I thought about it for a long time because this happens every night with this one particular child. And so finally she came in there and she said, I'm hungry. And I turned around and I said, well, you can have either a fruit or a yogurt. Okay, that's a yes, right? And I gave her choices and she gets to pick or whatever, okay? So this fascinating thing happened. One, she got a yes, okay? 2, if she was really hungry, she'd pick one of those things. And if she wasn't really hungry, she was bored or whatever, she would go, that's stupid, I ate that, da 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 da. And she'd get, she'd blow off or whatever. And I said, it's not a problem. If you get hungry, just let me know, okay?
Nice.
But I was able to give the yes.
Which builds the trust.
Right. And
that's a cool skill, man.
But that took a while to
That's
get that
good.
right.